Greetings, my friends. I am Gilles Mancillon. I come to wish you a good day today. And I'm come to an artist and spiritualist. I come to discuss the spiritual ascension path, the very important transformation of our consciousness and our inner self, as well as the physical plane. If you're new to the channel, I thank you so much for subscribing. I thank you for your support, for your likes, your sharing, your comments, as well as for your donations. I wanted to speak about a few ideas. The first one is very important to stay focalized on our point of freedom. One truth, one God, one point of freedom. That's part of the Emerald Tablet, one of the keys of wisdom, of the Master Thought, the Master of Wisdom. One truth, one God, one truth, one point of freedom. And just see, there is only light within you. And for that, it is very important to let go of all the dramas. Any drama is very important. More and more. Understanding there is a financial freedom that is about to come to all the light workers. I know it is coming for me, but it's great, and for me it will be for all the light workers. Not for everybody, because it would create too much distraction all at once. Once we've done the inner work, and even when this financial freedom comes, it's very important to stay in the service of the divine, to stay tuned to the inner light. That's the only way we're going to be able to maintain the direction. So now is the time to rest, to relax, to retreat, and to integrate the new energy, to connect to the divine, to be in a receptive mode, to keep our silent mind, to clear up our heart, and to be at peace, our heart and mind. And there is no need to return and analyze the past, and we need to celebrate each moment now. And understanding we live in a holographic universe, which is holistic, it's all one. But this holographic universe is material here, but it's a multi-dimensional holographic universe that God has created for the evolution as we ascend through the dimensions. So it's important to be neutral in our perception of the material universe, and to be detached, to have the divine balance and equilibrium, to be a neutral observer, a compassionate observer. But we're becoming multi-dimensional beings, to reconnect to we are reconnecting to our multi-dimensional nature, and at first we're learning to become interdimensional. And so, but our guides are really assisting us in clearing the past and aligning with a better future, the best future possible. Much is being done during our sleep time. During our sleep, there is so much that we're doing. We're not aware of all of it. We're getting information when we wake up. But it is very important to understand that when we sleep, we do not bothered by the critical ego mind. So there is so much we can do up there. And we need to align with the highest timeline possible. It's like there is all kinds of parallel timeline, incomplete timeline, false timeline, and we need to clear up all those contracts to align with the paradise timeline, the state of grace, and divine destiny. But for that, we need to be in complete surrender to our divinity within and above. Receive the information from within and above. And make the choice of unconditional love always. That is the mission, to always be the presence of unconditional love, unconditional forgiveness for the highest good of all. Because we're pulling the energy upwards of the whole collective, rather than carrying the heavy burden of the world. So it is important to continue to give love, to give light, to give compassion, to give our strength when needed, but not to carry, because if we remove a problem of someone, our soul sends us challenges and problems, and if we can assist, but if we remove the problem, then that means we don't trust that this person will be able to overcome the challenges that their own soul have set up for them. So we can assist them, it's better to give them a fishing pole than continue to give them fish. So it's like everybody has to come into this alignment within their higher self. And it is important to turn our attention deeper inside of us, and more often call on your soul to descend upon you, and turn your energy we need to raise our frequency. The Archangel Michael was offering an exercise. Imagine you have a dial that we can use every morning. You can use it a few times for 2 minutes a day, or a few times a day, or twice a day. You turn this dial to raise your frequency, your light frequency within, all the way to the point where you're on the highest frequency you can integrate. And then you raise it higher, and then it becomes a bit uncomfortable, and you settle in. And then once you've done this exercise, your frequency is higher than when you started doing the exercise. It's about controlling our frequency consciously, and also to know that all of heaven is watching what is going on. They're here to support, to assist, to protect, to guide. But they're not here by obligation. They're here because they're fascinated because of what we're doing down here in the form. We are ascending the whole universe. By all we do, we are assisting them with their own ascension. Everybody's ascending. And so, and the physical and the non-physical are blending with the call on your soul to descend. For you are the God who descended into form for the joy of living a physical experience. It is important. We didn't come here to struggle. We came here, although we spend a lot of time struggling. I know, because I speak for myself here, but so claim your divinity. I am as good as it gets. It cannot get any better than that. For you are the God, you are God in form. I am God in form. So the the divine in all ways. It's like there is no higher being or divinity that's better than you. They're just at a different point in their evolutions, and all is one. So claim your Godhead and keep refining your energy, elevate your frequency. The physical will follow. So there is always room to expand and discover new facet of this diamond of consciousness that is our principle of harmony, and we're a facet within the great diamond of consciousness of the universe and the cosmos. So we continue to explore our immortality and infinity. The more you focalize onto that, the more this frequency will come to you. For that's all we are. We are eternal divine self that has forgotten its divinity in order to experience a temporal, but now we are reawakening to that. And before the full ascension, there is a lot of opportunity to expand. Once we've completed our ascension, the opportunities will be gone. So it is important to cherish those time right before the ascension. It is our last moments in this. There is really a new plateau that's going to be reached really soon that will change everything. So try to enjoy as much as possible each now and celebrate the moment and prepare yourself for the wonderful energies that will be coming as you tune into your soul, your spirit, your guides. They will inform you of your destiny. I'm going to pull a few cards. Time for the oracles. So the card, I'm going to pull a card from this deck of the Wisdom of the Ocean. It's the card 26. It's called Where You Need to Be. It's like there is wonderful life in the ocean. And acknowledge how you are feeling. Have faith in the universe. Have faith the universe will take care of the current concern by providing the best possible outcome for all involved. So it's about the trust in the divine plan. It's like we need to be in the presence, and focalize on the positive outcome in all ways. I'm going to pull a few cards with the Ganesh Oracle to see what our friend Ganesh, the Master, the Lord of Obstacle, the Divine Director, will tell us. So the observer of the day is about belonging. It's about the soul family, the sense of belonging, and the soul family. We're gonna move into a new level of connection, and there is all kinds of people that are going to be entering into our life, but already cherish those connections that you have. The wisdom is the capacity to love. Our vehicle, our consciousness is always expanding to higher level of capacity to love. For there is a certain level we cannot go beyond. We need to integrate a level before we can move to the greater. The container for love becomes greater. So it's our capacity to love. We are unlimited capacity to love. What we need to understand is splendor, is the beauty. You are splendor. Your true self is a magnificent, divine, eternal. So we want to integrate this high, ever-increasing octaves of love in order to become more and more this splendor, and to understand the true nature of life is utterly beyond what we can conceive. That it's so magnificent. The truth of God is so magnificent in all ways, beyond anything we can even imagine. What we need to do is sustenance. We need to be sustained by the light, sustained by the divinity more and more. And that we need to take care of our physical body also. We need to continue to sustain. And the outcome will be drive. Will be driven. It's about moving forward. The doors to the worlds are going to be opening as the financial freedom comes, and so we'll be able to drive a process towards the golden age and the new renaissance. I'm just interpreting those cards. I haven't read the books or anything. I'm just interpreting them intuitively. If you really, hopefully they will inspire. The light within one is being recognized by the light within you. It's like if there is a light that is being shared and they trigger some information or some activation, it's because there is a light within you that is responding to the light from someone else or some other source. For there is only one source, in truth, the highest plane. From the moon information, the observer of the day is saying your hard work is paying off. So just do not give up. I know the universe is well aware of all the things we do, and the hard work will pay off, and it is paying off. The highest wisdom is have faith in your dreams. Very important to continue to cultivate that sense of vision, that sense of dream. That's even if nobody else, some other people around you do not recognize it. Just what we need to understand is that nothing is set in stones. There is free will, there is free choice, there is certain things are depending on our free will. Once we become free, we are free to choose. So we want to choose the highest potential, but there is nothing is set in stone. We do have to continue to stay focalized on what is really wanted and what we aspire to. What we need to do is, the card is saying, you are good enough. You are good enough. You deserve your freedom. You deserve this abundance. You deserve your empowerment. You deserve this coming ascension. And the outcome is the end of a tough cycle approaches. So it's like Spirit announced that to me. The cycle, the difficult cycle is ending. We're going to be moving into a state of grace, a state of total joy and gratitude and appreciation and creativity as well. For it is going to be a path of great creativity. As well as for me, moving on the public stage, I'm going to have to come to bring those ideas into the collective consciousness. I'm going to pull a few cards with the Dakini, it's the oracle time. The observer of the day is the cosmic carrot. There is the cosmic carrot that is guiding us, it is leading us. We need to be guided, led. The past is the tree spirit. We have integrated this understanding of growth and slow growth and the wisdom of the connection to nature and the connection to the heavens. Where we are now is a solar return. It's a powerful turning point. It's really a solar return. And in the future is the elixir fruit, the essence, the desire to test all of the best things out of life. But we do not need discrimination. Once the financial freedom comes, we don't want to be too distracted by all that shine. So we want to stay focalized on the service to the divine. Yet it's okay to gain a lot of pleasure and to move into this pleasurable, to create a life that is full of joy and satisfaction as well. We deserve that. What we have within ourselves is a dangerous pussy, the past. So we need to make peace with our past. And it's not a time to live in the past. It's a time to find a compassionate perspective on the past, knowing the future will bring the resolution from the past. And on the outside world is slay the ego. Certain things the ego has to be slayed. When the old no longer apply, the old no longer function. So we have to slay the ego, to let go of the old in order to be ready to move into the future, at which point we will be free from fear. It is the joker, it is the ability to create leaps of faith. And what is the tiger of fear? The tiger of fear is temptation. Do not be afraid of temptation. It is an open door. Yet be discriminating as well. How do we make our leap into the future? Through transformation, through the judgment time, through the trumpets, to allow the divine to show us a new life. What does the tiger of fear looks like? Do not be afraid of empowerment. It is the hot seat. There is a great deal of responsibility with this empowerment. That may be unconscious fear, but it is important to know if you stay connected to your heart and your guidance, you will assume this responsibility with ease, and it will be very powerful. It's the card of the emperor. It's the hot seat. And our hearts will call us to go to the castle in the clouds, to create this marvelous reality, to make our dreams come true. Continue to cultivate your dreams, to make them, to enrich them each and every day. Yet it's there is nothing set in stones, but our destiny is set once we align with the choice to do the will of God. God will knows what's the highest good and what's the best for us. He knows us better than He's the only being in the universe, the source creator, that knows us better than we are than us. Nobody knows you better than you, except for God, who knows you better. So just trust your creator and commune with your creator. Well, I'm just offering my own perspective, but it's a hard-based understanding of the law of one. Well, my friends, I'm going to finish with a little song that's quite positive and pull out a few cards from the angels. It goes like this. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. It's gonna be a bright, 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 sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, 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 sunshiny day. Yes, I can make it now, the pain is gone. All of the bad feelings have disappeared. Here is that rainbow I've been praying for. It's gonna be a bright, 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 sunshiny day. Look all around, there's nothing but blue skies. Look straight ahead, there's nothing but blue skies. I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Here is that rainbow I've been praying for. It's gonna be a bright, 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 sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, 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 sunshiny day. So really moving into the year of the snake, and we're going to be able to change our skin, to change or to repair or to move back into this state where we're going to be able to align and really change the form, the appearance as well. We're going to have all the ability to refine and to continue to refine our inner self, but our outer self will be quite different next year. Let's see what the angel wants to conclude with. The observer of the day is recomfort. We need to continue to cultivate this sense of recomfort, to assist each other, to be there for each other. When we'll find our tribe, we're going to be able to be supported by each other. The wisdom is about hope. It's really continue to keep hope very active all the way we'll need hope all the way to the point of ascension, and even in the ascended planes, when we'll be assisting from above what's going on down here, we'll still need hope that people will make the right choice. It's like there is a great deal of free will is really an element that makes it very dynamic in the universe. What we need to understand is the request. We need to ask in order to receive. We need to make simple requests from the heart. What we need to do is the choice. There is all kinds of choice that I will be... for now, we do have choice. The most important choice is to choose to believe in eternal life. There is no more important choice from a mortal soul point of view. But we're going to have a lot of choices to make, and we'll make the right choice for us. The Venus, the likes and like and dislike. And we need to be above that, yet it is important to respect your own preferences. And the outcome is to listen to the inner call, to listen to life, the mirror of life. So in terms of choice, we have to stay temperate, to let go of the extremes. For 3 cards, we have to make the choice to be serene, to be in divine neutrality, to breathe, and to be at peace. And the choice is unity. For it's like there is so much. The universe, in truth, the universe of universes is so vast and so rich and so big. There is always new level of unity we can achieve. So for now, we need to achieve this level of unity with our soul, our spirit, our guides, and a higher self, as well as with the others that understand everybody else is another version of you, another concept of infinity that is you as well. So it's like what we do to one, we do to all. So be kind to all. Well, thank you very much, my friends. Continue to follow that call, that voice of the heart. I wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Namaste.